We are suspecting that you're going through a mental crisis. Here's a ban.
I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird.
How Twitch destroying VTubers.
Look over at Fallen Shadow, or Shondo as some other people may know her, because she unfortunately the other day got banned on Twitch yet again. And this ban came without an email or reason as to why she even got banned. Of course, she later ended up receiving the email, and we'll read over that in just a moment. But she said, "Woke up to being banned, found out through a Twitter bot because I have received no email about it, never mind why. Is drinking on stream against TOS now, or is it just against the made up second set of rules that my partner manager admitted moderation has for me, that I'm not allowed?"
I will say this right away. The fact that this VTuber took like a couple of shots when there's like literally blasted half-naked women on Twitch every single day, it's so ridiculous.
It really is.
And I saw the email she received, like, "Oh, we are suspecting that you're going through a mental crisis. Here's a ban." How does that work? So Twitch, quote unquote, suspects that there's a mental crisis, so let's add on top of it and completely cut off the person from their income, because that's gonna help the person, right?
Yeah, obviously, like, you know. Yeah.
To see or hear about, by the way, because I am a petite woman with a high soft voice using a VTuber model that reflects me IRL. So, do I at least get to know why I'm banned this time? For how long? Because nobody has told me anything, and this is starting to feel very much like bullying. I don't think it's fair that one rogue admin who hates VTubers gets to play with my career like this. I'm legally disabled, and I support 6 vulnerable family members through streaming, and someone who just quote-unquote doesn't like VTubers gets to keep hurting me and others with no explanation, logic, or reason. While we all know this is a site full of naked women on the front page, okay. So yeah, a lot of
Yep.
VTubers, not only Shondo, have been getting hit with bans by...
Bro.
Look, the statement Shadow made is absolutely based. I've been saying the same thing. The fact that anime girls are being censored, but actual naked women are not, is ridiculous.
Twitch and suspensions for absolutely no reason other than being VTubers, I can assume. They make up some random reason to ban them, and they do it. In Shondo's case, she didn't end up getting the email saying there's no way. And the email says, "We reviewed your content and we're concerned about you. If you're currently struggling or feeling unsafe, please reach out for help. Talk to someone you trust, contact your doctor, or go to the hospital. In accordance with our community guidelines and to protect our community, we've removed this content. Suicidal or self-harm behavior, seriously threatening to harm yourself or endanger your life, is not allowed on Twitch." And due to this, they banned her for 30 days, which...
Bro.
This is the email I was talking about. I already seen it, and it was some ridiculous level slop. Hey, you have, you know, self-harm tendencies, you're feeling bad, he's a 30-day ban.
That's wild, bro.
And by the way, none of that happened on the stream.
with Shondo adding DJ Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, saying, "I just got a 30-day ban for having 3 glasses of cream liquor. I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm not even hungover."
3 glasses of cream liquor and self-harm, yeah.
What the hell is cream liquor?
Basically, think Baileys. It's just so ridiculous.
WTF. Someone did reply saying, "You did get pretty bad last night. You had thousands of people trying to talk you down from doing something stupid." With
Huh?
Shondo saying, "I don't know why you interpreted it that way, but I said the exact opposite of this. Streaming is the reason I am alive today. My community's love and support is the reason I wake up, and I feel like I have a reason to keep going.
So I heard a lot of content creators say that before, like, making content literally saved their sanity.
Yeah.
And the fact that some people try to misconstrue that is disgusting.
Disgusting and actually low IQ moment.
Streaming literally saved me. Last night wasn't a cry for help, it was my gratitude. I get I was drunk and a bit of a mess, but I thought that was pretty clear at the time, and it still is now. I'm afraid of the future because I always have the niggling thought that all of my friends will leave me, or everyone will leave me, or things will get worse because eventually my meds will stop working. That doesn't mean I want to hurt myself in any way or plan on it, but ending myself is absolutely something I have zero plan of ever doing, and after watching the VOD, I don't know where you or a few others got that idea from. It's just untrue. I was drunk, but I wasn't so intoxicated I had no control of my actions and know what I did and didn't say. There's video evidence of it. Shondo received a ton of support on this tweet, with people like Bao saying, let me get this straight. Twitch's favorite gamers can say kill yourself, but somehow bringing up mental health in any capacity during a drinking stream warrants a 30-day suspension. Twitch is not beating the quote, we hate VTubers allegations. Pippa said someone at Twitch seems to actually have it out for you at this point. And we also had Sayu saying, this is so sad to see. I'm so sorry you have to struggle through all of this extra that you don't deserve. I get that a platform would want to point out any self-harm, but I doubt you were saying anything to that level while drinking. So, did they even watch your stream? We had people like Azehara saying, we hear you made a comment during a stream about self-harm, so we are just going to take your source of income and the only thing you look forward to doing to keep yourself sane as you struggle with your mental health for a whole month. I would drop this dog shit site so hard. Anime fans said Twitch banning a VTuber for a month for having 3 drinks, meanwhile
this is just ridiculous. But you see, the problem as well is her main platform is Twitch.
So if she switches over, it literally won't transfer over unless
Well,
she has
it
dedicated
depends.
fans.
It depends. If she's switching over right now in the like in the middle of all of this, there's 2 things that could happen. Let's say she switches over to you, right? There's a lot of people who will show out of support. But since it's pretty obvious that there's some people who heavily dislike her just for existing, they will also jump there to make sure she loses the account there, because it has already been proven that one person can get your channel down by just speed reporting it.
you can literally have sex on stream and get a 3-day ban maximum.
Yep.
Twitch has a
What?
bias.
It happened multiple times. Doing it on stream, blowing on stream, receiving it on stream. Oh hey, you know, VTuber gets drunk, self-harm ban. A VTuber shows an underboob, bam! Whoa, look out for those VTubers with their underboob, they're gonna get you.
Against VTubers' actual clown company. And that's not a joke, by the way. That happened. I think the person ended up getting a 7-day ban, but having sex on stream resulting in only a 7-day ban is insane. Someone else said a 30-day ban is a terrible move, especially if you think the creator might be at risk. Taking away someone's livelihood for a whole month when they are vulnerable is not protecting them. It is precisely the opposite. So thankfully, after all of the backlash Twitch received and all of the support Shondo received, Shondo was unbanned after 1 day and 16 hours, resulting in Shondo posting about it and celebrating the fact that she was unbanned. She said, thank you everyone for being so supportive. This whole thing has been a big silly roller coaster on my shaking kitten self, so I will be back to streaming as normal on Wednesday. And then Shondo ended up posting the email she received about the unban, saying, what? So they're admitting it's only because of backlash. And the email says, hello Fallen Shadow, a member of our team has reviewed your appeal and can confirm that the correct enforcement was issued. However, given the details of your case, we have determined that your appeal can be accepted. And so to me,
What an actual load of crap.
Yo, they actually just pulled the yeah, but I'm still right.
Holy hell.
Yes, but actually no. Like,
personally reads like, hey, if you didn't make a big stink about this on Twitter and got a lot of support from people, you'd still be banned. But because you did that and made us look bad, we're going to unban you. We had Bao responding to this tweet as well, saying this is such an embarrassing reply from Twitch. It reeks of passive aggressiveness and disrespect towards you. Twitch pretending to have rules and a backbone when they bend the rules every day to maintain money by being chatterbait light is just hilarious to me. Emmy said they always say they're right every freaking time and will never admit their problems. Even if they backpedal settle on the punishments, it's just so gross how they never take responsibility for their own staff or systems. Now, Shondo has gone ahead and talked more about this, saying, I actually do find it very distressing that they're at least putting on the front that the only reason the ban was lifted is because of the huge backlash. I'm so grateful over the absolutely ungodly amount of support I've received, but man, what if I was a small channel? What about when this happens to some?
If you would be a small channel, you'll be fucked. It's that simple. That's the reality. Reality is there's a lot of small channels that got absolutely destroyed because they're small.
Yep. And they won't even like catch any traction on Twitter.
Yeah.
So they're gone. Or they start over.
Someone who doesn't have a lot of people who will step up and defend them. I am still shaking from seeing how many literal tens of thousands of people have stood up for me the past few days. I can't wrap my head around it. But what if I wasn't big enough to have that? What if I didn't have savings? What if they were right and I legitimately was having feelings of self-destruct? Are they outright admitting they will tell small VTubers to in-game if someone on the staff doesn't like them? Take away their income just because they can? I feel a lot more stable continuing to stream on Twitch, especially knowing Dan is aware of the situation as well as the previous time I was banned now. So I don't think they can get away with bullying me any further. I am scared for other VTubers. All of the drama.
But that's the thing. They will still continue.
Yep. Sadly.
They honestly don't care about the backlash as much as they are saying in that email.
I've been struggling to do anything because it consumed all of my thoughts, everything. So tiresome. But the best part of all of it, I think, is that maybe there's a little more awareness about how evil corpos can be. Maybe in the future someone will suffer the same situation, and because I was kind of made an example of, they'll have an easier time getting out of it, whereas they might not have been able to had I not. I'm going to hope that I can do some good where I can, because if not, I guess the stress is just that. But Shondo is excited to stream on Wednesday, so look forward to her stream whenever she does do so. So yeah, Twitch is having a lot of issues with VTubers where they're either sending them warnings or outright banning them for absolutely no reason. Some VTubers getting warned about stuff that they've done for years now that doesn't break TOS. As we also had VShojo Zentreya being hit by a weird warning from Twitch, saying, in all the years I've been on Twitch, I've always played by the rules and knew where the lines were. I've never gotten a warning. I had basically the equivalent of a one-piece swimsuit for less than 5 minutes far from screen. I think something's definitely going on. And it shows where Twitch gave Zentreya a warning, saying Twitch is committed to keeping our community safe, blah blah blah, saying based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a warning on your account.
So for people who actually do actively watch the bigger VTubers, Zentreya is really far from a YouTuber. And the fact that she got a warning is really funny. Whatever is happening on Twitch, it's either gonna explode or implode. There's no other alternative.
Classification, sexual themes. Some types of content do not violate our community guidelines, but are not appropriate for all Twitch users. In order to help viewers make informed choices about the content they watch, we require streamers to apply the appropriate content classification label to their channel when a stream includes any of the following: mature rated games, sexual themes, drugs, intoxication, etc, etc. So basically they gave Zentreya a warning for something that shouldn't have even gotten a warning. Now Zentreya did say, now mind you, this isn't a ban, this is a warning, but if I show the swimsuit toggle for even a minute, I will most likely be banned. So it's a very weird situation. I was just standing there and talking about a normal topic far from screen, so in dangerous waters at the moment. Zentreya adding on, also I've had that one piece outfit for 2+ years and as well as others for longer.
But hey, you know, the chick who literally had her asshole out on the chair, full screen, with the game being on a tiny screen on her asshole, and it was zoomed in to a point where you can literally see her asshole cracks and hair, that is fine. A VTuber in a swimsuit with nothing being visible, oh lord, hide the children.
and never received any warning or such for them. So this is out of nowhere is why it's so strange to me. So I'm not sure what's going on at the moment. So this is another case to me where it looks like Twitch is targeting VTubers. And I'm not the only one in this boat, as a lot of other people are seeing the exact same thing. We had Pipkin Pippa Face Connect saying, my conspiracy theory is someone at Twitch hates VTubers and is trying to shut them down during one of the more lucrative months in the year. We did have Stray Wolf responding to Pippa saying, you may actually be onto something. Recently, some charts are even excluding VTubers because they dominate the streaming market, and that makes FleshTubers embarrassed. So I guess they're artificially trying to cull those numbers. Twitch has been shown to be biased against VTubers, and they showed off a screenshot of the stream.
There you go.
Bro, are you serious?
This is the one I was talking about. According to these people, female VTuber streamers, they do not count as females. Let's fucking go.
That's wild.
They were showing off the top 10 female streamers in August. And as you can see, there's no VTubers on this list. Now I'll go over to the actual tweet so we can make the image a little bit clearer. But as you can see here again, there are no VTubers on this list. You may say, hey, maybe they're only taking from Twitch streamers, as many of these people are Twitch streamers. However, Valkyrie is in here, who is a YouTube streamer. And you may think, nah, maybe VTubers aren't hitting those high numbers. Maybe there's none.
No. If VTubers would be included, none of the flesh content creators would be at the top.
No, none of them would have been there.
That should be in the top 10.
Literally
well,
would have been
wrong
all
if you think that, because if we look over at Stream Hatchet's actual tweet that includes VTubers, we have them doing the top 10 VTubers during August by average viewers across all platforms, where we can see that they were hitting astronomical numbers, almost.
Bro, what? What in the right mind thought that we wouldn't find out?
Didn't the Twitch CEO accidentally show the phone full of nude streams? Yes, he did. When he was showcasing the new feature of like stories like you have on Instagram, he showed that he follows only, you know, flesh loot content creators.
All of them are hitting higher numbers than anyone on that list. So it's very odd that people are wanting to separate VTubers and actual streamers from each other, when at the end of the day, we're all just streamers doing the exact same thing pretty much. But hey, I don't really know what's going on with Twitch. Maybe they're just upset that their #1 streamer on the platform is Ironmouse, a VTuber, which huge congratulations to her for that. Either way though, it's weird. Hopefully something gets done. Hopefully they fire the people.
Yeah, no, this is an absolutely ridiculous situation.
Targeting VTubers. Maybe they aren't targeting VTubers and it's just a weird bot doing it. Who knows? I doubt we will ever get any answers. For now though, please let me know what you all think about the situation down below, and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.
There's an obvious bias happening on platforms. The fact that people's hard work is being literally pissed on is disturbing.